Day 591. What a day. What a day. What a day. I feel like this might be a little dirty. Hold on. Clean you off real quick. And man, went to bed about 11:30, somewhere close to there. I know it was after 11. I remember seeing 11:10, 11:15. And I was just okay, put the phone down, put the lights out, turn the fan on high, go to bed. Excuse me. And good thing I did, because we got up at 4:30. Felt alright. Walked the dog. I think we saw one other person out there right when we were coming in. It was kind of funny because they had a headlamp on and they were getting ready to run their dog. And Gamora was just sitting there looking at him like, what are they doing? I don't get what's going on. And they started running. She's like, huh, okay. She stared at him for a little bit, and just as they were running away, and then, okay. And we went back in, and then came in, gave her a treat. She followed me around a little bit. I think because she didn't see too many people out there and it was still dark, her energy levels were definitely lower. And so we just came in, trying to get ready. The plan was to go for the run with my friend at 5:30, go run 40 miles. It was 4 to 5, I was pretty sure we were going to do 4. And so the plan was 4. And then I was just going to head to work after that. And that's what I did. So I brought my work clothes with me. And after the run, went to work, changed, and had the rest of the day. And I even had a smoothie. The last thing I did was I grabbed my smoothie and I filled it with the frozen fruit, a scoop of protein, some of the mixed granola with the berries in there, the berry granola, and put the top on and then drove over there. And it was actually still cold when I got to work, so I added some cold water, of course, quick blend. It was a little bit more watery by the time I got. So if this was the full cup, I filled it up, and then by the time I guess I got done with the run, everything had shrunk to about half the cup. I was like, dang it, it's gonna be a small smoothie. So I just put in a little bit more water just so that mentally it looked like I was having more, which is fine. And work got his donuts as well from Dunkin' Donuts. They actually had those little munchkin donuts. They had the regular glazed, the chocolate, blueberry, and I think there was 2 more flavors. There was those 3, and then there was some kind of cherry or strawberry one, which I just noticed the slight color difference, and so I just picked one up and I tried it. I was like, wow, that is really good. So I enjoyed one of those. Actually, I went back for seconds and got 2 more, which I really liked. And then lunch was a breeze. I had chicken burritos with that guac salsa again, which is fine. And work was kind of quiet. Talked to the manager a little bit. She joked around. She's like, okay, just take your nap. Just go take your nap. I'm like, okay, you said it. I'm going to go over here and take my nap. After my lunch break, I am good to go for a nap. So I'm going to eat a big meal, have an extra donut or 2, get that carb rush going. I was going to call it a carb coma. Right, where you just eat so many carbs, your stomach is so full, and all you can do is just go to sleep. So carb overload goes into carb coma. And so I was going to joke around about that, and I was going to go back in. She's like, okay, hey, ate a big lunch. I'm ready for that carb coma now, so I'm going to go take my nap at my desk. But I was leaving, and she's like, no, I didn't say that. I'm like, you just said take a nap. You just said it, so I'm going to go take a nap. She's like, no, don't do it. Don't. So it was kind of a funny little concept today. I didn't take a nap. But it was just funny to joke around about. And then my friend called and said, "Hey, I might be on your side of town later. What are you doing?" I'm like, nothing really. I'm just gonna walk the dog. I get out kind of earlier today, so I'm just gonna play with the dog, walk the dog, and then I'm kind of free. And I talked to them earlier about potentially doing this race in October 15th, so 3.5 weeks away, somewhere in there. And it's kind of an invite only. I think there's only 80 people that are going. And I had sent my friend like, "Hey, are you doing any races on this date?" I have a friend that he wants to have like a fairly competitive 5K. So would you like to go? And they said, if I'm not doing any races, I'll for sure go. So I said, okay, great. I'll sign us up this weekend and we'll go from there. And so that's like afterwards they were asking, what am I doing? And I was saying, after hearing about that race, and doing another 5K, which I haven't done in a long time. How long has it been? Year, 2 years. I think 2 years at least. Maybe 3. No. 2. Because I did that one during the pandemic. It was almost in October. It was almost the same date. So about maybe 3 years. Maybe 3 years in. And yeah, I just thought, yeah, let's do a 5K. And I got all excited. Said, if nothing else happens, I might just go for a run. Even though I ran 4 miles this morning, the 5K is that distance that I like to race in. That it's short enough to be fast, but also long enough to pace yourself just a little bit. So you could get out hard 1 mile, recover a little bit for 1 mile, then go hard again. Or go like the progression, right? Go kind of easy, push the gas a little bit, get a little bit more aggressive, and then slam at the last mile and just go all out. Whatever you got left in the tank, you say. So I was feeling a little bit motivated. I said, if you want to come over on this side of town, you want to get some food, let's get some food. So they said, yeah, let's go out to eat. I'm like, all right, great. There's an Olive Garden just down the street from me. Let's walk on over. And so they came over, hung out with my dog a little bit. My dog loved them. And so Coma was just excited to have someone to play with. And then we walked down Olive Garden, had a nice little time, joked around a little bit. Great service. We had a great server, Sherry. We had a great server, so thank you, Sherry. Appreciate it. And brought us lots of breadsticks. We did go through quite a few baskets of breadsticks, at least 3 that I can remember. At least 3. And then we did salad. We did a little appetizer with some mozzarella sticks. And then, of course, the food. And then, of course, in the end, more breadsticks. And then we paid on the little machine, which is kind of funny. And we walked out, and we got out the door maybe 5-10 feet. And then Sherry came over and was saying, oh, hey, you guys forgot your chocolates. Here you go. And I was like, that's so nice. You could have just let us go and we would have been fine. So that was really nice. And I'm glad we left a decent tip for her. And then we walked on back. They played with Gamora for, it seemed like another hour. It could have been another hour. I don't know. But she had a great time. She was so happy and excited. She was kissing everyone. She kind of jumping playfully. She was just so excited to have people to play with, and yeah, it was a good little time, and she wore herself out. She's been laying down for almost the last hour, maybe. Anyways, and then I started to lay down, and I felt tired, so it's only 9:50, and I'm gonna close this video down, change, and go to bed. Tomorrow we got the long run, so gotta get ready for that. So I just was trying to drink a little bit of water before bed, brushed my teeth, and now it's bedtime. So that's it for the day. Run your life with health and happiness, and have a good